we are back. Dagger in the Heart. Episode 5. We're in the first chapter. We're getting towards the end of the first chapter, Trainkill, as we fittingly enter something we're called the Shuntyard, a graveyard of all the trains that were created and running on the Vermissian line. And as I described at the end of last episode, it is a soul protector, somewhat of a train shepherd, if you will. This kind of humanoid train beast vehicle creation robot with its shining light, and as it shines it around the Shuntyard looking for intruders. And you feel like you don't want to be in that thing's spotlight. No, sir.
That's the note I made. We don't want to be seen.
Yes. And before that, you obviously, I think the only thing you did before that was delving from the coin pit, where you fought the forces of Ptolemy Bay. You did all achieve some beats. So keep your new beats in your mind, as I shall try to do. And yes, you must go through the Shuntyard. This is the place where you thought you might find. Well, Ambrosia learned that you might find a clue to the Eastern Express. So, time to go into the Shuntyard.
Rather not.
We're already in it, mate.
Well, I mean, let's maybe not turn the torch off, but it's just getting a little bit sooted. Dimming the what's it called again? Spire Black Brazier. Oh, no one wants to go anywhere, do they?
Well, I'm paralysed with fear now.
Yeah, well.
So it's quite a large space. There's obviously all of these train carriages of different colours and sizes from the different various lines. This thing does patrol slowly around the whole place, so it's not going to be too hard or impossible to avoid it and hide from it.
With my beat, I use it to get the minor ability Many Eyes, which allows me to look through the eyes of my bees.
That's handy.
When I stand still, so it's a bit of a slow thing. But if we get to any corners, we're nervous about the creature. I can go into bee mode and just let them kind of hover out. It says cover the area around you. So it's not going to cover like a mile, but it can certainly spread out in peer around corners and look. So
this is doing that. Rainbow Six Beach.
So I like it.
So we don't want to brute force this.
Because I have to stand still, so it's just getting to the corner and then bees kind of float around, and then we can kind of see, and then we can pull back. So we're doing that as we go. We're doing a bit of espionage as we go.
Espionage.
So we're just espionage.
You just had it. You had it already.
I had it. And I overcomplicated it.
The other side of Rainbow Six Beach is that afterwards you have to come in with a sledgehammer, right?
That's not my job.
I played that game.
I'm the scout.
Good old Sledge. Maybe assisting this bee hunt could have been a mirror tactics. Kael maybe can kind of draw on his experience of not usually so kind of sneakily going through the these darkened and dangerous tunnels, but should have some experience of the kind of things you might run into and try and discern. I suppose. I'm trying to metal be solid. I don't know. Just have a look at some. Try and understand if it has any sort of obvious I'm going to say patrol patterns, which makes it does sound very video gamey, but like, you know, does it look in certain places? Is there anything recognizable that we can use for advantage?
Does it have a little cone that we can see its vision and we can know exactly where to stand just outside of it?
And then if anyone does have a cardboard box
or a barrel. Use barrels in Elk 04. That was quite fun. You can roll.
You know, I'm sorry for perpetuating this this reference.
We're in stealth mode, you know.
Perhaps try and discern anything useful.
All right.
With a discern.
Oh,
I think it might be the first fucking 10 I've rolled, and it's on discern.
That anyone's rolling.
I mean, hooray! A success.
Maybe just as a note before you roll, maybe let me decide if it's normal, risky, or dangerous. Just
that's okay. You can tell me if it was risky.
I think the bees make it less risky because the bees are giving us a sense of security.
I'm happy to say it's not risky. I was going to say depending on distance, but since you haven't described moving forward at all, I'm just going to say this is at a distance.
Yeah, that is what I was intending.
Yeah. But with a 10, it's critical success.
Wow. Critical discern.
Critical discern. So I'm going to say that you somehow do discern some pattern in its whatever goes for its programming. Maybe you sit and watch it for a good 5-10 minutes, and so you see and as well you see a path through that avoids its gaze, if that's what you're after.
Yes. Yes, well discerned.
Looking for a perfect ambush point.
We've seen it. Does it look horrifying and terrible? And I mean, you can determine if a creature looks tough, but does it?
You can see it on your screen.
Right, I'm not in the right section. I haven't stopped typing to.
In terms of its movement, is it on like wheels with its arms that throw itself around, or is it a bunch of legs for this thing? Because I know it's got in the image, it's got kind of a cover over it. So
you asking
just to make it more terrifying, how does it move? Is it spider legs or not?
Let me see if there's an official description.
Is it one with the train carriage, or is it a separate entity?
It's a separate entity. I mean, it describes.
Not from the image, we can see the two arms of it, and that's it. Nothing. That's.
I had to shrink my UI so I can see a bit more. It's got like a sting tail.
So it describes it as clanking and stalking around. But you do see as it kind of moves amongst the carriages, and it sort of moves them, and it's sort of going along these tracks, and it's almost like it's keeping them all neat and tidy, and it's got these huge piston hook hands, and it's like pulling this screeching of metal, pulling these carriages in line as they're kind of rusting away.
Like it's performing like a function. It's like kind of Wally has been left to like clear up that kind of.
Maybe it is friendly. Maybe it isn't actually.
Wally was very friendly.
A monster, yeah.
Well, you're welcome.
I don't want to be the one to go and ask it, but the upside is I haven't called in my collateral damage ability for a while. So if it does go tits up, Kael.
Also, this is the exact kind of thing you can stare down now, right? Like this.
I can't stare down a creature
less
like
than the devil itself.
I mean, what we're trying to find the Eastern Express within this Shuntyard. So we have all I have down is that it's a tomb. Does that sound correct? Is that what we're looking at?
It's a train graveyard.
That's a fair point.
The Eastern Express itself. It's a tomb. Is that real, or did I make a mistake on that?
The Eastern Express was one of the train lines.
Okay, so why did I say it was a tomb?
Maybe you meant to write train.
Right, the Eastern Express, a tomb sealed away where failures are. They haunt. I wrote very cryptically.
Yeah, it was one of your cryptic rumours you might have heard.
Given this is a Shuntyard with all the trains and everything there, or the creature itself, does anything happen to have the words Eastern Express written on the side of it like a train?
We've not moved very far yet, so I guess we...
No, that's right. So, but coincidentally, we might be really fucking lucky.
Yeah,
It might be the
that would
one
be great.
right by the entrance. I'm going to assume not the case, but there's no reason our characters wouldn't think, hope for the bloody best, the Eastern Express is right in front of us. That creature is at the other end of it. I'm not very good at discern, but can I discern
that we could check
that?
while we were passing through, right? I think you'd have to assume that while we're sneaking through, if there's a big sign on the side that says Eastern Express, we might look for it.
Oh, we're checking. Could be trains always have
I'm
those
thinking
nice
as we pick a path in between the trains, we can sort of be doing this.
I mean, you say path. Look at the map. There's trains like up in the rafters. So I mean, it is a bit. We don't have any other info on what the East Express is, as far as we don't have any kind of like descriptions. It was a blue carriage, or it had this. We didn't know shit about it other than it's a train.
I think to be fair, the main thing I would want to check is, does this a big bastard of a creature have the words Eastern Express written on the side of it?
Oh, hello.
Oh, now he's thinking like a heart player.
That's the one I'm slightly more scared of it saying.
Let me see how. Cause I can't with this ability. I can't control the bees, but could I go into Apiarist simulation and do that? They speak no, because they were still my body moving around. If I got very close to him, I could.
Can I use my? I'm not very good at discern anyway, but can I use my rifle, which I assume has like some kind of sight on it? Can I see? I still imagine a roll, but it's whether you're calling it risky or something. But yeah, I kind of want to see, does this creature have the words Eastern Express or anything else written on its body?
I'm going to say you don't have to roll for that. I'm going to say
Perfect.
that you can't see any writing on it. And yeah, I think it doesn't look like, you wouldn't call it like a train, I don't think. It's made up of metallic parts.
Yeah.
If you've met a Vermissian knight, it kind of looks similar to that, but like the Big Daddy version of a Vermissian knight. So yeah.
Well, then I guess
being Heart, I just assume anything could be a train.
Could be anything. Anything could be a train. Are you a train?
Those bees, are they trades?
So I guess we just explore, and using Kael's discern of a pattern, we kind of move relatively safely, following it and kind of dodging its path, and are just checking every train we can. The bees are checking, looking for all the bees. Because the bees can get in things. They're getting in the carriages. They're looking around. So we're getting quite a lot of, as we move, a lot of visual data. I don't know how to confirm we find it. If we do.
Yes. Well, as the bees move through you, they sort of pick up words on the side of carriages, and there's a lot of carriages here. You don't really see any actual engines themselves, but you see a lot of names on the sides of these rotting carriages, like the Fathom Line or the Candle Line, or simply
Like candles.
the Loft. The sort of some.
Do you see those on many trains? So as if it's kind of like they were all connected to one line, or is it one?
Yeah, you'll see like
Have like
rows.
fathom line. Great. Okay.
Yeah, so some rows will be like, they'll look like really cheap passenger trains, and then some will look a bit more luxury and private, and some of them will look like they're very colourful, so they look like they're special holiday lines, like the seaside train. You also see not just trains here, but you do see there's almost like a base of operations that you find on one side of the Shuntyard. It's got outbuildings that have been abandoned, full of papers, and I'm assuming the bees are just fucking going everywhere.
You can see through all the bees.
All the bees all the time. and you can see stacks of bricks and building materials, and they're all marked OCM, which is the Office of Closures and Mitigation.
Oh, yes.
And you can see these stacks of bricks that have sigils on them, which you surmise for blocking up the Vermissian lines and stopping the corruption, the heart's chaos coming out of it.
With bricks.
Sigils
Magic
carved with bricks, magic bricks, yeah.
What?
Do me some magic bricks.
Okay. Cool.
And you're moving through the Shuntyard now as a
Yeah, stealthily
Scooby-Doo
and
style,
yeah.
checking everywhere we can.
All right.
Are there any, as we look around then, are there like tunnels out, like where we came through? Is that like an obvious tunnel that's been like almost dug by one of these trains, or do we see lots of bricked up exits out of the place, or is that was that the only entrance though where we came in?
So you came out of like an access hatch.
Hatch, okay, cool. So not big enough for a train.
That damn hatch.
Do we see other big bricked up train-shaped holes that have been all bricked up, or is it just like do we see the trains have been?
Not too many, but you feel like there is a route that goes through this place. Like most of these landmarks, it has like a two entrances or an entrance and an exit.
Because I mean, the train we saw was a big old. It just flew wherever the fucketh it wanted. Whereas it seems like on this artwork, not saying literally, there are tracks on the ground. Does it seem like these trains were all flying trains as well, or they were mainly connected to actual tracks, or they're all kind of just mad, crazy trains like we saw before?
These seem pretty normal,
Okay.
normalish trains.
We see the train that we saw before that flew off, that crashed with the pub. That doesn't stand out. It was like a freshly crashed mess.
That one you recall as being. It felt more like a cross between a train and like a tunneling machine.
Yeah. Steam engine.
I mean, you've read in those letters, it was something referred to the delving machine. But I think as you explore more of the Shuntyard and you do see old train tracks going out the Shuntyard that have kind of been bricked up, but the bricks have obviously just crumbled away.
Like just age and time, or hacked out, or
like other people have broken the bricks down so they could just keep using the tunnel again.
okay.
as people have moved into the city beneath.
Fair enough. Yet, where it's rumoured to be in the Shuntyard.
Might be on mute, Milo. Your microphone's. Yep.
I believe I was coughing. Onwards then? Is there more of the Shuntyard to explore than where we're at?
We took to make a good lap of it when we were.
We could still just try and fight the thing for shits and giggles.
Yeah, we could go and we could send one of you guys to go and investigate that. Yeah.
So you've the bees have done a pretty good job of going through all the trains and also this kind of work camp as well. I don't know if anyone's interested in looking at the stuff that was in there.
Yeah.
I suppose yes, we should roughen the notes, right? Any reference to the Eastern Express.
Yes.
Or whatever this big fuck off monster is.
But the monsters, I mean, the monster's benign, isn't it? Really, we don't need.
We do not know that at all.
That's what I mean. Like, I'd rather.
All we know is that it likes organising the trains. It doesn't mean it won't smoosh you into pace. Say hello.
But I mean, it's what I mean is like we.
The only thing we know is it's benign.
I mean, currently it can do us no harm, and we can sneak around and do us no harm.
I'm not believing that at all.
Right.
I try not to say this too often, Mikey, but I fundamentally disagree with everything you just said.
Jesus Christ. Well, we're
not safe. We're in the heart. It's a little freak monster organising trains, and it's got giant metal claw fists.
It's adorable. Look at it.
Yeah, it is cute.
Warm and
to us, the players.
Yeah, it's like when you first enter the Rapture.
To this player, I don't think it's warm and snug.
Yeah. Well, I might I be so bold?
Well, you research
it's
that,
cute,
and I'll
go and investigate it.
You research the big slug monster, and I'll research for Eastern Express, and we'll combine notes and.
Well, let's see how we get on with the study group part of this area.
Can I discern the notes?
Yes.
While they're reading those, I would like to keep watch for big fuck off monster to make sure it isn't coming towards us.
Can Madam Bees use the bees to read all the pages at the same time?
I mean, if we spread them all out, yes, I can see through their eyes. Are you guys watching progress?
Yes.
I don't know if I can just assimilate all the knowledge at once. Let me just check. Let me check what it says. You can see through the eyes of any bees. And I think maybe any of these, maybe it's kind of like one or two at a time. So I don't think I can just kind of
save some time on turning pages, maybe.
Yeah, potentially. I guess they can all be at different bits.
So bees don't see in 2020, do they?
Have you ever had one?
In the heart, they do.
It all translates back.
Insects don't have.
It's kind of.
Don't see detail. They just see because they see things really quickly, but they see shapes and colours and things.
It's probably best for you seeing threats rather than.
It's probably best we don't go down the thread of Mikey being able to use bees to, as I suggested, mega study.
Study the world.
He did mega listening last time, mega eavesdropping.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that's true.
These are doing good. Yeah. What's the word? Realm? What are we in? What
Domain.
Domain are we in?
It's anyone want to try and guess?
Haven. Gonna go with technology, maybe.
Yes, technology and desolate.
Boo. All right. Well, I'll just roll 2 dice then, shall I? There we go. I discern the pages for anything to do with the Eastern Express. I'm not interested in finding more about the spiky monster. He's fine.
It is not fine. Can we quote that later on?
Clip it.
All right, so you find this seems to be where, everything has OCM marked on it. It's all of their sort of plans and sketches of the different lines that they're trying to make sure that they kind of block up and cut off. And you can see all these kind of diagrams where they're trying to plot where one line's going, and then it's kind of hastily scribbled out. You see a V2 and it's got it going somewhere else, and that's crossed out as these train lines are all morphing and going nuts. So, my Siri turned on. What did I say? What was I going to say? And then you can see you can work out on one of the sketches. You can see where your location is, and you can see a line that says, and then ending somewhere Eastern Express.
A line ends with Eastern Express.
It kind of goes that way, and then there's some other lines, and it's kind of scribbled out again.
You say lines, you mean literally, because we're talking about there's lines of text and lines on a train line. Are we talking about?
I'm talking about like a tube map, and they've got Shuntyard. You are here.
Oh, it goes to, and then a line goes to Eastern Express. Okay.
So it's a destination?
And we kind of can tell where.
Oh, it's where it is.
You know,
based.
We know where we are. We know where we are. So is there a line that connects Shuntyard to the Eastern Express?
Yes, but I think Ambrosia would know that maps don't work in the heart because it's constantly changing. But
theoretically, there's a connect.
theoretically, the Shuntyard is connected to where the Eastern Express is. Yeah.
And are these lines noted by colours, or again, has it got a name on it?
I think there's a sign saying like central line this way.
Oh, platform 3, north.
But just like in King's Cross, actually, if you go the other way, it's faster to get there.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Spell a London humour there.
Exactly.
Hey.
Back when we used to commute.
Exactly. I need to go and attend to a child who's woken up. I'm sorry, but I'll try and be as quick as I can. Hopefully no more than 10-15 minutes.
Quickly as possible.
I'll be as quick as I can. Right, where's Discord gone? Oh, there it is. Just bear with. Oi.
Oh, he doesn't look happy.
Oh, damn.
Like a bear with a sore head. Right.
Oh, damn.
But he has found you
Yeah.
the way forward.
We just need to go that way without being spotted.
Exactly. Yeah, you just have to go past.
Sounds
Big
so
Daddy.
straightforward. Yeah.
You just hear the screeching of more carriages being lined up and made all nice. Tucked into bed, lovely.
While Ambrosia's not here, can we send Ambrosia off to check out the train beast? It's what we do typically with AFK players.
Yeah. Then we can also do it with Goshan as well.
Yeah, to be fair, Goshan is the one who probably should go and check it. Also, Goshan, interested probably. Junk Mage, that's junk.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
That's some pretty solid
junk
junk mage stuff. What,
Like, oh yes.
what does
it's very
Goshan
interesting.
find out when he says hello?
Oh, when he says hello, quite a distance from us.
Yes, we're huddled in a little train carriage together. Sharing.
Goshan's
sharing-
still at the entrance,
sharing
waving.
the moment in the vestibule.
Out of interest, in this vestibule where we are there OCM coats or anything? Because part of me is thinking maybe this thing would recognize authority.
I think so.
Just like to put one of those on and hope that it goes, you're all right.
Yeah, fair.
I'm assuming there's one big enough for the big Gnoll.
Although, yeah, that's true. Actually, these are all drow.
It's very small, but it goes over like an arm.
Yeah, you just hold it like a matador.
Yeah. I'll just rip the sleeves off unless the logo's on the sleeves, and then just wear it as.
All right. Well.
I guess we follow the unreliable path.
All right. So we'll need some sort of roll if you want to get past
Thought you'd say
the
that.
machine.
Oh, sounds like a Soshar action.
You're going to be shocked to learn sneak is not one of the skills I have. So let's think about this sensibly.
It doesn't have to be. It's,
No, try
Kael has
to
proven his discerning metal. But maybe sneaking is where we're at now. Maybe there's maybe we can.
Given there is a clear skill of sneak, that's why I'm trying to think of how to phrase it in a way that lets me use delve or hunt. I'm going to go against kill. I can kind of just rule out as an option here. Is delve an option for trying to figure out a good path past this thing? Or is that me trying to get too bullshitty?
I think
I think by your reaction there, I could answer that. It's me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
stretching it.
I think. Yeah, Delve is probably. I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it because Delve obviously, it is like moving from A to B.
Yeah.
But I imagine it's more like a survival role.
That's a good way to think about it.
Or nature, whatever you had to do, Milo, in Dragonbane every time we had to get anywhere.
Oh, I can't remember what it was even called in that one, but that skill set.
Yeah.
I imagine I might be shooting everyone in the foot by saying this one. I'm going to imagine when we try and say we're going to sneak past it, you're going to tell us it's a risky action. Just by that little grin, I have a feeling that was the case.
Well,
can I use Hunt to try and put myself into an a vantage point that I can watch for the others to try and mitigate the risky action on their sneaks? So everyone still has to roll, but I'm trying to cancel it out by like signaling them when to move now.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, I like
How
that.
would you be signaling them? Just hands.
The eyes.
Oh, it's a good point. It's a good point.
Now move.
You've got like the eye of Sauron now.
This is Soshar's thing.
Or just the glint of your rifle scope.
Yeah, it makes sense, but I'm doing the sniper scope, so that does make sense. He'll definitely be providing some kind of signal to them, though, to tell them to go. Assuming, obviously, that is on the reliance of my hunt going well to put me in that vantage position. But yeah, am I good to roll for that one?
That's true. Is there a group role functionality or something like that, isn't there?
No, don't recall coming across one, but I wouldn't trust that assessment.
Dum dum dum. No, maybe not. Maybe not then. All right, so you're doing that. Maybe it's somebody could do something else, and then that would give everybody like an extra die, maybe, like an advantage on the rolls.
Should I roll for my hunt thing first to see how that goes, and then?
I think I'm happy to say you just do it.
Cool.
I mean, in the end, I think it is just going to be sneak, innit? That's the kind of the way we combine it. Which is just one dice and a dream, I suppose. But yeah, I think that's it. We've got a bit of a grudging relationship of teamwork forming, and looking out for the eye of Grolnron. Kael does attempt to be nimble. I think as he goes, he.
I guess evade could also be a skill if you've got that. Nor do I, so don't worry.
But as perhaps not Soshar, but Ambrosia can probably hear Kael kind of muttering litanies under his breath to try and help him with the sneak. It would be stuff like, "We are forged in the light, but without light there is no dark, and without dark there is no light. And the moon teaches us that the dark is needed to become the light." And it's just kind of it was quite nonsensical.
Did someone say you need a light?
Turns out it is friendly.
She teaches us that in order to become flame, we must first become shadow. Shadow before flame. Anyway, he's going to fail a roll now, so...
It's getting very like Benny Gesserit.
Yeah, a bit. Hey!
Success with a consequence.
Hey,
It's called, but it's what I call it.
Hey, it's all the same, isn't it? Oh, I've given myself 4 supplies protection instead of 4 supplies stress. So let me just remedy that on my sheet.
Yeah, don't do that.
I think we'd quickly I'd quickly be fact checked if I mistakenly claimed to have 4 supplies protection.
That is true. Right, well the stress is D6.
That's cool.
Is it?
And it's the one.
It's the one. What kind?
Let's say fortune.
Oh, that's cool. That takes me to 5, so trusting you very much to roll me a fallout at this time. What do you know?
All right.
That might be a fallout.
That's going to be a fallout, isn't it?
Now you'll like this.
Well,
Oh, no,
yeah,
I can't.
I don't, because I have a feeling I know which one you're going to pick for this. It's the most basic one, and it terrifies me if multiple of us get it.
Oh, is it? What, you mean like lost or whatever?
No, I thought the foreboding
Separated.
thing is the one that's like, we're screwed with the foreboding of just build up to the... Because doesn't foreboding's the one that ends up building up to big fuck off problem if you escalate it up to the major one. I can't remember what the major version of it's called.
Let's see here. Mind, Echo, Fortune. Something bad is about to happen.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this fallout can be upgraded to Crisis.
That's the one, yeah.
I'm gonna go with separated.
This is where we want to be separated.
But I feel like I'm gonna say that you you turn around and you suddenly can't see Soshar anymore, like guiding you.
That's not great.
Yeah. But it is a success.
Soshar heard
You are
the
getting-
mumblings, went off.
Okay.
So you do make your way most of the way through the Shuntyard. I'm going to say you're able to lead the rest of the group, but Soshar, you are now on the opposite side.
Right.
Can you hunt your way through once again?
Can I roll hunt? Or would you like me to go sneak?
I'd say hunt work. I mean, you're hunting your friends you've lost.
Cool. I actually, in this one, I actually am specifically, yes, trying to hunt them down as to where they
Yeah.
went off to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think before it would, I think, yeah, before would have been a stretch, but this I'm happy with, so thank you. Thank you for that justification.
It's all right. Year of Blades of the Dark. Nice success with no consequence.
Well. Must be nice.
It is.
Yes, you managed to make your way across the Shuntyard, maybe like stopping between the carriages as the light scans through the windows before you move on.
I'm just slowly listening out for the mutterings of nonsense.
Complete nonsense. As you see a glimpse of this this engine creature, you can see some writing on it, and it's got a single number
Ah.
on it, like
Please
in
be
Tom's
one.
the Tank Engine.
Please be number one.
One of one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's like 7, but you don't know if that's like, you know, the 7th of its kind of thing. But I'll say you
7.
7. So I'm gonna need one more roll to get you out and into freedom, into the railway tunnel. And are you, as you're moving through, are you moving between the carriages, or are you going like through some of them, or?
Oh, I would think through some of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Don't like the fact that he just went, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, me neither, really.
I'm happy to commit to it now that we've said it, but at the same time,
moving through
didn't
his
like that
face.
response.
Yeah.
It's like those things, it's the D&D thing of, oh, okay, let me just roll a D20 behind the screen here.
Yeah, yeah. I imagine it's not such a. No, I don't think Kael is especially interested in rusted trains, but in this kind of like broken landscape and stuff lying around, I imagine there'd be some where the most passable route is through some of the carriages. So yeah, bit both probably.
Okay.
And what kind of challenge do we face getting out of here now? Is it really just that we're still navigating the mysterious, adorable, benign train beast?
Yeah, I think it's getting out of earshot without it noticing you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And there's probably some open space out of the Shuntyard.
Oh, we sure do have an interesting set of abilities that are utterly unapplicable.
I could have stared it down.
Well, I'm just wondering if it'll respond well to my rhetoric. Yeah. I was trying to think of anything else to do to get out that isn't just we keep sneaking. Can't pull the old candle trick this time, I don't think. I guess we keep sneaking.
Can we use other characters' sheets because they're with us and not?
Yeah, does Ambrosia do anything?
I was more thinking Goshan because I'm going to assume Goshan's probably got mend or something and could probably like find
Mend.
basically
Probably
make
mend.
us
What are
a
you thinking?
gap through. I'm assuming mend can do the reverse of like destroy.
I suppose from a junk mage perspective, that would make sense.
I did think junk mage. I didn't think you would have mend as well. But
Yeah,
you've got
when you
mend
said
also.
mend, I was like, yeah, I'm listening. And then you're like metallurgy. I'm like, no.
Like as an engineer, like making us fixing a door up so that actually we can actually pass through. So a door that is a bit stuck. And it's like like cyberpunky, where you find a pathway through a fence.
He's got discern.
The junk mage doesn't have mend, of course it doesn't.
But yeah, he's got technology domain, so
that helps. Okay, so same logic, just yeah. Can the junk mage get through the junk?
yeah. Well, I don't want to give him stress when he's not here, but
I'm happy to take the stress on.
yeah,
As this was my idea, I'm happy for Soshar to take it.
yeah. I think with AFK players, I think what we did in Blades was good. Basically, like they don't have to take any stress or whatever, but they also don't get any rewards because they're not here, basically. So they can't do beats.
I reckon we just keep sneaking. Otherwise, we're going to just dawdle here, aren't we?
Yeah, or just sneak.
Yeah, off you go then.
I mean, it's the same for me. I'll roll the 1d10, yeah. Oh,
Hey,
consistency is key, I always say.
brother, do fuck off.
His voice cuts through the heart.
Yeah. Yeah, your major beat is to find Captain Pete.
And kill him.
That's my beat. I did kill him, didn't I? But you had that relic.
Yes, he did. Yes, he had a
Stand up on a
Charon's
2+
Obol.
relic, yeah. I remember.
You nearly
All
got
right.
him.
Nearly, yeah. I got him in principle. Just Just like Bard, got him in principle.
Yeah, definitely got him.
Got him. All right. So
We make it through the Shuntyard.
you make it through the Shuntyard into yet another delve.
Aha.
Ha 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 ha.
Let's go delving, boys.
And that rather inconspicuous kind of invisible line you've crossed leads you into chapter 2.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a strange place to end chapter 1, if you ask me. But
It
I
is.
feel like it probably makes sense because I definitely feel like there was a potential big boss fight kind of end of the chapter, could have gone tits up kind of thing.
Yeah, it's true actually.
I suppose
that
so.
Yeah. I find it weird if they wrote this with that framing in mind, but yeah, it's actually true.
Yeah, for once, I don't feel like any of us had any interest in fighting this thing.
Well,
No, I don't-
Ambrosia was going to make friends.
What did you do?
This must sort
Got
of
through.
be,
No, we got through
No,
safely.
this
we
must sort of
snuck
be
through.
Olly's sort of RPG dream, encountering a situation where the party solution doesn't even look at kill it, just for one encounter, please.
You can thank the
Yeah.
pacifist.
Yeah, we successfully sneaked past it.
What did we do? Sorry, we just went down the path we were going down.
That's literally just where we got to. Yeah.
It's gonna sound rubbish if we recount it, but it was kind of cool while we did it.
Or did you just sneaky?
Soshar did like some cool like hand signals
Yeah.
from a vantage point and like got you guys through and
Oh, cool.
Kael took some stress, some
Ooh.
Yeah.
fortune fallout.
We heard some of the
We heard
new
a little-
enduring shadows become flame that I wrote on the spot.
Why though? What happened? Did we get spotted by the creature or?
No, Kael just started going off in his own path, which happened to be going the right way, kind of, but meant Soshar was left behind. So then
Okay.
Soshar had to hunt everyone
which
back down.
ultimately, I think fits really.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Well, you guys made a bit of a half of it, but you know. So when you're rudderless without me, I suppose, what are you gonna do?
No, we got straight through with absolutely no problems really while you were away.
Except all the stress and the
So,
pads.
Only one stress, really.
Yeah, I did manage to take a fallout. Wait, what was
What?
the fallout?
What?
Was the lost thing? Yeah.
It was while he was sneaking. He took a stress while sneaking, and that's where he got himself. Well, got you guys separated from myself.
Okay. We're now following the line that
Somehow your fallout actually was my fallout. I just was thinking about that.
That's really, that's the mark of a good team. My fallout is your fallout. We've already established that anything that happens to you actually happens to me. So
That's true.
um,
This was payback for the collateral.
brother, the Moon Maiden says, "What goeth around cometh around."
Oh, great song. So you're now entering another delve.
so the delve is on the line. Is it
Yeah,
the
so
line?
I was saying,
Sweet.
Mikey, this is the sort of the abstract line you've just crossed into chapter 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. This delve is the start of chapter 2, or
Yeah, and Hodge said it makes sense because you could have had a big boss fight, like end of chapter boss fight, but you...
all right, let's go fight it.
No. We chose not to.
Does anyone have a
Because it's
beat
benign.
called
Don't kill
Die.
shit.
Don't kill shit.
No,
Slay a friendly beast.
see, told you it's friendly.
I bet the Vermissia... Oh no, classes don't have them, do they? It's callings. Never mind. Right.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Chapter 2. What's chapter 2 called?
I cannot reveal. Well, maybe I can reveal. It's called the Eastern Express, which you already know about.
Yeah, that's not too much of a spoiler.
Yeah. You have to wait until Milo's awesome rendering of the chapter intro text.
Ah, yeah. Shit.
So this delve is resistance 14.
Oof.
Yes. Domains technology and religion.
Boom.
Finally. I wonder if there will be any followers of the cult of the Hungry Deep around here. I hope so.
You better find them out. You better root them out.
I've a bone to pick with that.
I've a bone. All right. So
I've a
you enter this this railway tunnel, and you don't get very far. You leave the screeching of the Shuntyard behind you. Yes, it's like King's Quest. It's just like a little pixelated thing comes out and kills you. Yeah, this railway tunnel becomes progressively more and more overgrown with nature. Thorn bushes sprout from wooden railway sleepers, and pale metal rushes grow from the rot of rusty rails. Discarded rubbish from a derelict train car was arranged or falls naturally into the form of a shrine to an unknown god.
Sorry, there's a shrine just in the middle of the line? The line shrine?
Yeah, so it feels like the nature, sort of the growth that is coming out of the metal and the stone is it's almost kind of has that, it's arranging itself into.
Sorry, what did you say about the shrine?
Vine shrine.
I said that you find some discarded rubbish that has somehow arranged itself into the form of a shrine.
Right. Well, that's peculiar. Not the strangest thing I've seen down here, but peculiar all the same.
It's strange. It's strange in its mundanity. It's very strange. You know what I mean? Just like someone could have built it, but they obviously didn't. So it's weird, but it's also kind of
it's like an empty Lucozade bottle and a twirl packet.
Oh God, are we in Honey I Shrunk? Are we in Honey I Shrunk the Kids? It's just a Lego brick.
Well, it would be rude not to go and have a look at the shrine, wouldn't it?
I mean,
well, that was just an example of one of the things that you see as you go through. But you do need to roll me a delve.
Yeah.
I will delve because I have such good delving skills.
Ooh, those are not the words I would say before I roll.
I have delve and I have regular, so it's just 2. But I have a D6. Son of a bitch.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's a success.
But I use my delve D6, my dimensional barometer to roll a D6 for. But do you want me to do it before you figure out the stress?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. And then let's roll a D6, see how much we do. Remember last time I think I rolled 2 1s on my delves, so let's see if we can. Improvements.
Nice. 3 off the old block, down to 11.
Yeah.
The stress on. It seems. It was the echo, but it seems pretty chill. Fortune. It was unlucky that we got failed. Fortune.
More delving required, is it?
I need to take a stress, don't I?
Oh, sorry. I'm interrupting.
You do take a stress.
I was offering fortune. It feels so. The place doesn't feel too trippy for echo, and not much mind going on.
You were offering fortune, are you? I just didn't realise we did offering.
Guess what beat he has?
That's mine. My beat is mine. Thank you.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's Hodge.
Yes, me. My favorite thing is I have been turned out. Do you want me to roll for that, or anything? And you're like, no, it's okay. Like,
as
bastard.
if I would metagame. How do you get a major? consequence? Major.
I need to roll
Fallout?
7-up under your
7-up.
stress.
Oh, sorry, you said 7-up under. Can you please not speak like the heart itself is talking to me? What do you mean you've got to roll 7-up under?
I've got to roll.
He's got to roll
you
under
and
your
a
score.
7-up.
It's got to roll under your score, but also be a 7 or above.
Oh, what do you mean?
Right.
If your total, your total can be up to 12, right? So you can only get a major if your number is, if your current value is between 7 and 12, and then Ollie
They
rolls
roll.
below
So I
what
can-
your score is.
So I can have an 8 and he can roll a 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. But it can go up to our stress can go up to 12 on all of them.
It can go up to 12, but if you get over 12, you basically just instantly get some kind of fallout.
They do run a very
because
risky.
could technically be a minor fallout though you get, but you are
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
a fallout.
Was that rolling how much stress I take? Or the fallout?
Yes. How much stress you take?
So but do you tell me then? I'm offered fortune, but I don't know.
I'm gonna say supplies because you're using your little doodads.
That is fair. My supplies are looking pretty rough. Pretty rough.
What do you want?
9 supplies.
So you can get a
9.
major.
Wow.
No, not a major, just a minor.
Just a minus supplies fallout.
Just
We
a
don't
minor
like our friends getting hurt.
Suppl-
We do like
supply-
seeing major fallouts.
Supplies are different though, right? Because they're not. That's you can't die from a supply.
You can run out
Overload.
of water.
Can you die from supplies? I thought I'm reading that supplies isn't one you can't die from. But am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I would trust everything in this game can kill you in some way.
Yeah, you can take a critical supplies fallout.
Sure, I'm reading something. I'll consult the rulebook.
You can still.
But in the meantime, what minor fallout will I have from supplies?
I'm gonna say darkness.
Ooh.
Supplies of spire black oil run low. All delve or discern checks you make become risky.
But that's very appropriate. But
Another
sucks.
party member can remove this fallout by marking D6 stress to their supplies.
Go on, someone, go on. Go. Look, hey, whoa! Before you act all, you about it. Like I've got the delve machine.
Ouch.
Yeah, give it to someone else.
I have the most utility in the delving. It would make sense to,
I've got a fun way of doing this, but I don't know if you're gonna let me get away with how bullshit it is. If I stand near him and then agree to take on that stress, and then immediately call in my collateral ability, go straight back onto Ambrosia rather than me, so the supplies punishes himself, but also fixes his own problem.
So I keep the same supplies, but
No, because now you're
woken up in the middle of a game of Pathfinder.
I haven't called in collateral in a while. No, there's only a few dice. We're not rolling 20d6 here.
Oof.
It seems you have misplaced some of your sacred spire black oil, my brother. Unfortunately, I must prioritize the lighting of my own flame. The spire black brazier must never go out on the delve. Perhaps you should take a little more care next time.
talking to me.
And just to make a point, he twiddles a little nozzle on his bracelet and goes.
Soshar is nice. I'm not calling it collateral now. I am absolutely saving that for an appropriate time, but I am nice enough that I will go in help with, because I recognise the need for that delving machine.
She's like fussing around with all this icky stuff, and I don't like this.
Schmelvin.
The delving
I don't
machine
like
is
it.
something else.
I will as penance for Kael's surly nature and subsequent semi not in character turning up his lamp. Will assist the party with the delve. It makes sense. He's using his own oil. He can't really say, actually, only I can be entrusted with the oil, and then not go and light the way.
But
So-
I'll still take that D6. Ollie, do you want to roll a D6
Yeah,
for me? And
you
I'll
can
take
do
the penalty and punish me.
Punish me.
Oh, I rolled a D8.
Oh god.
That. Ignore.
D12, even worse.
No,
Lovely.
son of
That's
a-
remarkable. You got the same result.
And I am still marking this to fortune rather than supplies because of my bullshit thing, because
Oh, nice.
as a hound.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
We're gaming.
We thank you.
Gamer.
We thank you, Soshar, for your help
We're
in
gaming it.
cleansing our
We're all
equipment.
gunning for minor fallouts for free skills. I get it.
Actually, at the moment, there's a risk that I'm going to get a major fallout and then I don't get the beat, so this might not play out in my favor.
I mean, there'd be a certain poetic justice to that being.
This does but work in my favour.
Fortune.
I will take that minor fallout, please, and achieve
Although
my
I think
potential beat.
didn't we talk about like taking stress outside of action rolls? We don't take fallout. I think that came up before.
Did you make a note of it in your amended
Ah, yes.
notes of notes?
Oh, what are you, my manager?
I don't know. I'm not trying to disprove it. I just can't remember it. But if it would make it really easy if you did post a whole kind of update, didn't you, to the rules? If you had it, that would make the answer
I
very.
don't think I did. I think I recall that because I think this is maybe in the first session.
I don't recall it, but I wasn't here for the very first session.
Yeah. What do we think makes sense? Because I feel like fallout every time you take stress. Because there are some things that just give you stress, right?
It seemed weird to me from the start how many everything is just fucking a fallout. Everything you do is just fallout. So it does seem peculiar. Yeah, in this instance, for example, with my case, I'm just walking down the tunnel with my barometer trying to do it, and then suddenly it's just bleh, everything just kind of fucking goes crazy. Again, that's the heart. So I mean, maybe that's the way it is, but it seems sensible that you don't do fallout out of combat, but then also.
I feel like it's a how to be preferred to play discussion because the paragraph on taking fallout's pretty clear. It just says each time your character takes stress, you will check the fallout.
Yeah.
So, but then that doesn't mean that's how we want to play it. But the rules feel pretty clear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I was fishing to take a fallout, so
obviously.
I'm voting on the side of don't punish me now. I mean, punish me, but punish me in a way I want to be.
I mean, I wonder what that parameter would be. Like, I like the idea that everything you do is fraught with risk. I feel like that's very the game. So,
Sure.
but maybe there's some sort of.
Yeah.
I don't think most of the minor ones seem too bad, apart from Blood, which seems like the one that is going to come up least in the out of context things.
Yeah.
Whereas, like with this one, it's a case of we were clearly going to just keep relying on Ambrosia to say, go on, use your delving machine, make things slightly better for us. So to have the consequence if that gets broken, and in this instance that, one of us has to go and help fix it, I'm happy with the idea of the stress and the fallouts in this one. And in general.
My only thought
Blood's
is
the only one that's really deathly.
Yeah, my only thought is, in my head, Ambrosia was running low on oil. You giving the supplies is like you sharing your oil. So would it? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if you were going to take fallout on your supplies. I don't know how that would make any sense.
I mean, it kind of made sense. I've still got all like my spare capacitors and wires that I actually recovered from earlier, so I had items that could have been somehow useful in this scenario. I don't think I should be punished and have to expend them fully as a resource, because that's not what it was saying, but it's certainly I had something that could contribute towards it, and I have taken the stress of using some of that up.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just do it this time. I've rolled your five stress.
I'm still taking it to fortune, so I take a fortune fallout as well of this. But
yeah, so I rolled a 5, so it is a minor fortune.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
oh damn, hit a story beat. Actually, to be fair, the main thing I was fishing for was it means anything I roll now I get to roll with mastery for the rest of the situation. So that's the main incentive for me to go for fortune constantly.
God, I'm looking forward to your guide on the subreddit. Your build.
It's the Pathfinder player in me, okay?
Right, let's find a suitably punishing fallout for that.
In fact, the story beat comes
Your
from
legs
the Hound. The fortune. The story beats come from Forced, but it's Hound who has a whole bunch around Fortune. So I didn't even realize until in between the sessions they match up quite nicely for gamifying it.
I guess
For the meta
Mannion
build.
and Heretic are the same as well, aren't they? I think. Alright, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say broken. I'm gonna say
Okay.
your rifle is broken.
So I used part of the rifle in a sense to try and help out on this,
Yeah.
fix this thing, knowing that it is more important in this situation than my rifle would be. Yeah, works for me.
Nice. So it says you have to take the time and resources to repair it. So I'm assuming you need the mend.
I assume that means next time we have an actual rest, not that I can just take the time right now in the middle of the delve.
So I think there are ways that you can do that in the middle of the delve, like
Oh yeah, I've got another ability that lets me find a little hidey hole where I can take time. I do have that actually. We'll come to that later. I've got other things right now. I'm not in a desperate need to fix my rifle.
I think Kael can do his ministrations as well, and Goshan has his pocket dimension. So you've all got ways.
I'll rely on my eyes for now.
All right,
They can hurt still.
nice. So, are you ready for things to get weird?
Yeah.
What? They weren't already?
You're heading down this tunnel, which is overgrowing with strange growths, intertwining with the metal, and you start to hear some croaks, and they get louder and louder and more numerous, and out of this half-rusted carriage hop a dozen fat sorry, toads.
Ah, of course.
Your old enemies.
Not 10 dozen toads, though.
No, just a dozen.
Just 1 dozen. Ah, well, that's the old question. Who'd win? 10 dozen
bees.
bees or 1 dozen toads?
Fat toads.
It's classic. Fat toads. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, and I think they all hop out, and they're just laser focused toads on you, Ambrosia.
Oh, God. It is
And,
an age-old conflict.
And as they're kind of jumping out onto this side of this,
He's loving it.
this feels like a Dragonbane thing. As they jump onto the side of this carriage,
Yeah.
they start croaking and belching out some sort of song. It sounds like a hymn. And they're just serenading you
Okay.
very intently.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I can handle that. Very benign.
It's benign.
We walk past. What? So wait, you said they focused on me,
Yep.
but they're focusing their song at me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does it feel to have any effect? Does it kind of vibrate to the bees? I don't know. What do they? They're not like eating the bees, are they? with their stupid tongues. Are these, you say fat toads, but they still like regular size big toads, like this big?
Yeah.
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 They're just croak singing.
Yeah, I mean, if Alex was here, he would immediately reference the Toady Choir from Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban.
I would personally reference the Toad the Frog Choir from Majora's Mask, but that's fine.
And
fine.
they're also,
frogs,
as they're singing, they're almost like hopping towards you, like super intently, and
definitely freaked out.
And I don't know your experience with, sort of religion, state religion or whatever, but Kael definitely will recognise the croaking to be him, like religious fervour, like.
Robert. No, Ambrosia's not happy. Mainly, obviously, again, insects, frogs. They can chomp away.
Watch out for the tongues.
So she probably would. Yeah, dozen tongues. She will probably. I need to find like a proper quick moving bee.
Do you know what happens?
Everything I do with the bees
when it gets stung by a bee.
Bugger all, but 10 dozen bees. I need to get I need a quick move. All my bee things are very slow. They're you can stand still and do stuff. You can wait 6 hours to regenerate.
Quick attack.
I need a bee teleport. I kind of glance, at Kael to see if he's panicked by the hymnal toads. I don't know if he looks concerned by this hymning.
Yeah,
he's just bobbing along, clicking and grooving to it. I'm yeah.
I think I like your interpretation, Ollie. That it's I don't ruin the moment. It's a sort of game recognizes game. I see. I do not understand their devotion, but devotion itself is plain. Perhaps among them there is too a penitent soul. And then they're just ah.
Well, maybe she just sensing that Kael's not particularly panicked by this. She maybe holds her ground. Bees, you alright? Oh, bees swirling. Maybe how puffish puff themselves up. Kind of get the bees to kind of really kind of swirl fast and kind of create a proper almost like a bubble round, really looking kind of aggressive and buzzing loudly. But she stares down the toads. Just kind of stands her ground.
Okay.
Soshar
and uses
intensely watching this.
Uses compel, delve, discern, endure. I don't know. Can I endure them? No, I don't want to endure them. I just do that. I don't use a skill. I just be cool and be and awesome.
Do you tell your bees to be cool?
Be cool, man. Be cool.
Yeah. But don't forget, this is religion domain, so.
I've got religion, so I can't do shit.
Kael's
wheelhouse,
even if it's weird.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do with it. You see,
you want the domain. Compel is people. So you can't compel creatures. Just say compel, make people do what you want.
I mean, it depends what you do.
So I'm guessing.
So, can we just recap the situation? Because we're sort of here, right? Sort of delved, and now we're just now there's the hymnal, the 12 toad bottles.
Yeah.
I was quite pleased with that, but that's fine. Are they blocking our way? Are they just here singing, hymning? What's the kind of help me read the room a little.
they've come at Ambrosia from the side, and they're in a group, and they're almost in a sort of a half moon semicircle focusing at Ambrosia, croaking out this hymn, and they're really agitatedly hopping and and sort of like trying to stop themselves, but almost like trying to get closer and closer.
As Ambrosia stands her ground, do they continue to advance on her?
I think they just get more and more agitated.
Right.
Discern.
Well, I mean,
I'm thinking. I was thinking discern. I'm just trying to figure out what to discern. Like can again? Okay, so I discern that there are nutcase frogs. Can Kael discern if there's like anything familiarly ritualistic about what's happening, or like? I say obviously it seems somewhat intimidating, but like maybe there's a particular like tempo to the chanting, and the escalation might lead to be like, well, look, when it gets to the end of this, something's going to happen. Or, that sort of thing. Can you like interpret this kind of thing from the situation? From the toad chant. From
the toads.
Something along those lines is what I'm thinking he can put his skills to use here, other than just going over and saying, "Brothers." Who knows? Maybe they're chanting a really familiar, hymn that is just in a different language and Ribbitish, I imagine. And actually, oh bloody hell, it's my flock.
Yeah.
That's where we're going with that.
yeah, nice.
Okay. So for the first time, we'll roll with domain. Let me just double check the old abilities. No. All right. Is it risky or anything? Watching the little chanty.
Not to you.
Toads? Chant toads. That's very important phrasing.
Whoa.
God, you look at that. Sometimes that third dice, you really, really need it.
It does the job.
Yeah.
Looking forward to taking another fallout.
With a consequence. So first I'll give you some stress. I'm gonna say stress to echo, because this is weird shit.
Yep. Okay.
What does that put you on? 8 echo.
I think, that's what I said.
I forget what I've given you before. So.
Well, no, I think that's for the best, really.
You're all good.
I feel like you not thinking about what stress we have is just won't bias it.
It's true.
Okay, so no fallout. So what doth we discern?
So the thing about these toads, right? So you've encountered some kind of creatures of the heart before that have been corrupted, or sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Organize themselves in a kind of a structured way, almost like a very proto-religious way.
Mm-hmm.
And you discern that for whatever reason, these toads have mistaken, I'm sure, Ambrosia for a god.
Ooh. Ooh.
And the correct sort of the sort of response is to not offend the toads, to not anger them, to just respectfully reciprocate their faith, and you shall not be harmed.
This is good. I was actually very close to just attacking them last moment.
So I think seeing Ambrosia's rising agitation and perhaps little angry bees flitting out of, I don't know, crevices, Kael kind of steps forward. I guess just portraying whatever his respectful gestures would be, but in his formal stance with his brazier and his all that. and gestures to the others of the party. Well, to the others of the party to do the same, and kind of says, "Brothers, though it may be somewhat unbecoming to us, it is important we show due care and respect. Do not anger the creatures of the heart. They are unusual, but pose no danger to us if we pose no danger to them. Now, it's just a simple matter of showing our greatest of respect to Ambrosia." And then I think we'll attempt to give like a little mini. I don't want to say sermon, not like sermon, but like sort of what's kind of the word? Whatever. Just a little mini speech about Ambrosia and how much we also love. Praise,
I love it. And how would that speech go?
It's crazy because that's immediately when there's going to be a clock wipe.
5 minutes in a deal.
And then I don't know if it's relevant to a need to roll here, but if it is, like perhaps it could be Kael can use this moment to compel the toads that's our intention, if that's necessary.
No, I think that's all fine, and I think you can tell Ambrosia as well that like very much like C-3PO in Return of the Jedi, like to act the part and just completely gaslight the Ewoks and get them to go to their deaths for you. Really.
Yeah, I think she kind of gets the gist of it and does turn. Yes, maybe become less agitated, maybe become more kind of funky, maybe kind of flow in like waves. And it's kind of creating a real nice kind of like mesmerizing effect. So it looks a bit more kind of maybe even wings. The bees become wings and they flap behind her.
It's awesome.
I know.
All right, the toads eventually simmer down, and
My God,
you feel able to proceed with the delve. Congratulations. Would you like to roll me a d4, Kael, for against the resistance of the delve?
Oh, yeah. Kind of forgot that was an outcome. Yeah, big one.
yeah, classic
Big
ones.
one.
Big one. You're down to 10.
Down to
All
10.
But now somebody can roll me a good old delve check
Can I jump in again?
as you get out of Toad Town.
Yeah, toe down. They just kind of dissipate after we perform our larks.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can roll with mastery for a bit if it helps, because I've still got my mastery, so I can roll 3d10 on a delve skill.
Geez, how and what?
Because of my fortune thing before, I get to roll with mastery for a little while. So I do have the delve skill, so I've got
Love it.
3d10 here.
Absolutely, crack away, mate. How do you get mastery?
Normally, you get mastery by getting basically, if you earn a skill twice, you can gain mastery on like a subset of the skill. So on like you describe the niche things. But for me, with being a hound, one of my things is when I take a fortune fallout, I gain mastery for the remainder of the situation, unless this delve is a different situation.
I think the delve. We'll just say the delve is a situation, maybe.
So I've basically mastered on everything I roll for a little while, which is a really stupidly great ability, but does mean that there's a reason why I kind of fish for that fallout. Like, go on, punish me for fortune, just so I can have some mastery for a little while.
Do it. Make it so.
And I rolled like shit for 2 of those, so I'm glad number 3 came along.
A third dice.
Yeah, nice.
Dice.
How is Soshar delving?
He's just triumphantly leading the way, and even after the weird situation with the frogs,
Toads.
you know what, the toads, he still finds that less unusual than every conversation he's ever had with Kael. At least theirs is just noise. So actually he was pretty chill with it. But at the same time, he's willing to kind of just lead things on and push on ahead.
Nice.
Fairly straightforward. And that's a D4?
Yeah.
Come on,
We're gonna be here a while.
All right.
9.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Down to 9.
I'll defer to someone else who can roll higher than me.
I rolled my 3. I'll trap in that.
You traverse through this tunnel. You end up into something that kind of looks like almost like a field of trees, like an orchard. On these trees, instead of leaves, you get closer, you can see that the trees are sprouting what look like train tickets.
But that's great. I was waiting for something grotesque. The trees, instead of leaves, they've got baby hands. It's really I was 100% sure. I'm thrilled.
Yeah, that's a bit too Darkest Dungeon. It's a giant baby in a vat with tentacles. I did actually have a listen of the Darkest Dungeon soundtrack to add on to this, but it's a bit too intense.
Yeah,
for 2 hour long.
Maybe for battles or something.
Oh, the battle music is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just out of interest, is there anything interesting going on with the train tickets? Do they all say the same thing? Do they all say this way to the Orient, the East Orient,
Eastern Express?
the Eastern Express?
Orient.
Do the train tickets express my heart's deepest desires against my will? I don't know. I'm just curious.
They unfortunately do not. These trees do have fruit growing on them, actually, and there are also scarecrows amongst the orchard, dressed like train conductors.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
Scare away the passengers?
Don't think about it too much.
Scare away.
To scare away fare evasion.
Oh.
There's all a subtle PSA for train dodgers and.
Say it. Sorted comes out somewhere.
Yeah.
That's good ref. Get a bit more delving. Yeah.
Go again?
You don't want to have a picnic in the nice orchard? Okay, fine. Be that way.
I don't ever trust.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, it did get curiously freaky last time. Some random fruit.
That's a good point.
So, well, to be fair, it's been a long delve. Probably a bit hungry. You've won me round.
Can take a look.
All right.
I don't know if it's Kael or Milo there who's just won round on the. Why don't we stop and have a sec?
I mean, I don't see where we are just keen to eat heart-grown fruit. That all said,
I think all the food comes from down here.
Well, that can I try? I'll try and discern, because we mentioned there were vines and stuff before. I get a sense of, is this some kind of like hub of all the nature that's coming through this space? Do a bit of investigation, maybe a bit more.
No, you can, you can tell. You can tell it's not.
All right, great. So it's just a standalone orchard. Okay.
Inside the train tunnel.
Yeah. It's less interesting than the toads. These apples don't think I'm a god.
All right, are we eating the fruit? Yeah or nay?
No.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm done.
I think there's some sort of belief in here about taking what the heart offers. Moon.
Yeah.
Something. Probably. I think there's something in there. In fact, there is There is somewhere in the I came across it in the book somewhere. I made note of it. There is of the like holy texts and stuff that that Kael would be familiar with. There is one of them is basically like a survival manual, like just not really holy text. It's just like if you're going in the heart, you should do this and that. Yeah. But like, you know, all hearty. And so I think there probably would actually be something in there about like, you know, treading carefully, but also not, you know, looking at a gift heart in the mouth.
Yeah, it's true.
I think it would actually make sense. Survival 101. You're down there lighting the way.
Can I take a ticket as well, please?
Yeah.
I don't know. It might come in useful later on.
So actually,
not an expired ticket. Ideally, one that you know has a future date.
Yes.
Yeah, like a
an open return ticket.
Open
ideally.
return, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Maybe that's how we get out of the heart later on. Is I need an open return ticket.
Yeah, you're the only one who can board the Eastern Express out of hell.
Oh, for that, I've definitely taken a ticket, please.
Turns out this was the moment. Well, yeah, the fruit, nothing freaky happens. It's it sort of you eat it like a fairly normal fruit, but it tastes like railway ham sandwiches and bitter tea.
Okay.
I think that's all right if you're hungry.
Yeah.
Concerned.
You don't.
You're
not the best sandwich in it.
Didn't have a chance to get Pret at Euston.
Yeah. Well then, roll me a delve.
It's probably my turn to roll the dice to take Fallout.
Go for it.
So are we still in religion domain? Is that throughout this whole delve?
I can 6 though, isn't it? I can guarantee a 6 to succeed. I can use my 6. I might as well let me delve again.
That sounds good.
Yes.
I like that.
I'll use my whatchamacallit, natural skill, unorthodox methods, blending together method of madness, gain the discern skill. Once per session, before you roll your dice to resolve an action, instead state the result as a 6. You succeed, but take stress. So I will succeed at delving, and then I roll a d6. Which will be there you go, getting better.
Nice.
4. But there is stress on.
Down to 5.
But there is stress on the.
Is that a minor or a major ability or something? It's pretty cool.
That's I've used it before. That's my calling's core ability.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, it's a lot of stress.
Oh no, it's D4, not D6.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that's better.
There you go. Take one to.
I mean, maybe supplies again, or.
I'm gonna give you some to mind.
Okay. All right. I don't mind that. He's done.
Yeah.
What are you on for mind?
1.
Okay.
I guess mine gets clear lock. Like I clear it very often, so which is silly now. Whereas I've taken that one of my things is to get a mind major, but actually pretty much I have to clear my mind all the time. So I might have to change that because actually I don't think that'll ever happen. But anyway,
right. You're on to 5. So you are delving along and
delving along.
And once again, a part of the tunnel begins to crack and fall upon you.
Oh God!
A cave in.
Optimal.
I want you all to make evade rolls, please.
Oh,
Do you?
I'm terrible at that.
I would like it.
Thank God for my mastery.
Oh, we're back in bloody dragon bed. Well, I've still got no evade skill.
I miss being
You can't parry the cave in.
a nimble duck.
Another sentence is you weren't expecting to hear today.
I got 1d6. So yeah. Okay.
I'm loving this domain business. Loving it. Like, it's the first time having all this domain stuff, and I'm like, 2 dice for free.
Yeah, look at you.
I'm gonna fail it.
Oh yeah.
Not today.
I guess that is just the power of faith.
All right, Ambrosia. You take 2 blood stress
Ooh.
from the cave in. Get wrecked.
Get wrecked, son. Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Kael.
Yes.
Kael.
Yeah.
As Kyle.
You see, well, as you narrowly escape the cave in, there is a moment where you feel like the rocks are going to obviously crush you, and you get overwhelmed by this glimpse of this vision of what you see as heaven.
Okay.
And then you're back in the room. You're back in the room.
Well, that feels like kind of good. Also, kind of maybe would rather have been hit by a rock. Something so wondrous and out of reach at this time.
Yeah, and maybe you see, because it says the heaven of your faith. So maybe you see the goddess and her welcoming arms. Maybe you finally see the moon above.
So beautiful.
Yeah. Oh no, actually, no, the moon beneath. You see the moon beneath. You see finally a place for all Drow to live.
I think like
Peace.
so the others don't know that he's experienced that. I think he's probably a little bit shaken by it, because while it is a good thing to see, it's like probably brutal to have it so briefly, and he's a bit shaken, and kind of no one knows why. And they're all like brushing rocks off themselves, and Kael's just there with his staff. All hope is fleeting in the end. And then it moves on. And they're like, dude, you didn't even get hit by a rock.
Drama queen.
I think that is certainly becoming a trait.
Yeah.
That's
your weakness.
Yeah.
It's my character.
Dramatic religious nut.
Right. The delve, please.
Well, I think we better go find that moon.
Yeah, I think it is Kael's turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
You chase that moon.
Yeah, man, he just starts digging down to find the moon.
It's that way.
Down, up, sun, moon. Yeah, well, but it's just gotta light that torch. Watch where you step. The light bringers, yo. Of his brief change of personality. Okay. We're going to try something that we haven't tried yet before, and it's going to sound a bit Joshy.
That means we're going gamey. Cool.
It's not really gamey, but I just think so. Like, maybe there's a way to also make it feel like it makes sense as well. Like, I think this is becoming quite. This journey is starting to become quite perilous, or feel quite perilous. Maybe the longer we're struggling to find our way. And I think with the vision of the moon, Kael gets like just instilled with this sense of urgency that they shouldn't be here anymore. And so it is kind of light the torch and like take less care in the searching, but trying to move on more quickly, but in a capital R risky manner.
Okay.
And this is probably going to go badly, but it just felt quite fitting, actually. So I'm going to delve. And I'm going to choose to make it risky. Because I can do that with my Oath of Tenacity.
You can choose to make it risky.
I can choose to make an action risky, even if it's not. I can actually choose to make it dangerous as well, but I'm not crazy.
Okay.
So
This
I'll
isn't
get
a
all
Josh
the
action
associate-
anymore.
If it goes badly, it's going to be described as a Milo bordering Mikey action. If it goes well, I'm absolutely going to be accused of a Joshy action. So anyway, so I only have 2 dice anyway. I make it risky, so we've got to take the lowest dice. But I will get all the benefits associated with succeeding on a risky action if I do.
Okay.
So with all that preamble done, let's fail a roll. Bastards!
Womp womp.
So it could have been a success with a consequence. It is instead a critical fail.
I hear you.
A critical
I think this
fail.
is narratively appropriate.
A critical fail. All right. I'm gonna give you double echo stress.
Are you?
As this was driven by your.
It was,
vision,
that
right?
checks out. Yeah.
So it's just another 4.
Oh,
Okay, that takes me just to 12.
Just a 12, is it?
Yeah, actually,
Now let me
you
double
have to
check.
roll
Is
under.
it equal to?
yeah. There is the equal. It does have line underneath it, if I remember right.
12 in what?
So
12
that's just
in...
me. Okay, so yeah. I mean that checks out.
Yeah. So less than or equal to stress and less than or equal to 7, character takes major fallout. So 12 is major.
I'm not even mad about this because this just felt really fitting.
All right. Major echo fallout.
Oh no, don't like that.
I mean, they're all very good. They're all very good. Ooh, yes.
I'm curious. I know it's going to be fun. See him.
He's acting like it's a bit too delicious.
I mean, the mages are pretty delicious in general.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, if anyone else has any favourites as well.
I don't want those two choosing.
Yeah.
Wise.
That's fair.
Get on then. Oh my god.
I know which one sounds like the cruelest to him. I think eyes is the cruelest.
I think you can close that PDF and pipe the fuck down.
But Cult's the one I'd love to see. But that's just because of the prospect of the toads coming back.
I miss those toads.
Well, you were.
I'll
close
stop
to
reading them. I'm
killing
going to
them.
move away from that.
Yeah, but I resisted the urge. You know?
No. Kael resolved that situation.
Yeah, but I didn't attack them, so, you know, props to me.
That is usually what they say about people not attacking people. Bloody good job. Bloody good job.
So I'm also interested in eyes.
Yeah.
But I'm also interested in blooded. Because I think you show some mark of the heart in your physical form. It says twisting fragile antlers of bone, fingernails that curve in fractal sharp patterns, bioluminescent veins, additional joints in your limbs. And I want to say something moon-shaped.
That's so fucking warpy.
Yeah. I think something
moon shaped.
something crescent shaped. Your body
That's
breaks into something moon shaped. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe like it could be like antlers.
I
And you're
was going to say the antlers is
Yeah.
a logical one.
I mean, I'm feeling like fucking Soraka going on here. Just straight up. No, I like antler sounds very cool and kind of weird and pretty fucky.
Yeah. Also, when you mark stress to blood, roll twice and pick the higher.
Oh, I see why you'd like that. Yeah. Cool. I mean, yeah. That's just, it's gnarly as hell.
Yeah, we can
workshop the details, but I think it's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it's also like narratively pretty grim, right? Like this kind of like vision of heaven, kind of trying to rush out to safety towards it, and things are only getting worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
Yeah. It's almost like the heart is giving you what you want in its own way.
He's becoming one with the moon.
The moon. Right.
It's very like Devil's Contract kind of thing, isn't it? Like,
yes.
Didn't read the fine print.
All right. 2 people roll me a delve, and we'll see if we can finish it for you.
All right. Here we go.
Roll as well then.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh, I can pass checks. I've always on myself.
Oh, another 4. Another 4 from me.
Oh, nice. Ambrosia.
3 from me.
All right, you make it. So I'll quickly describe the last 2 locations that you go through on this delve. The first one, you come across a blockage in the passageway, and it's one of the carriage doors that has been blocked into the tunnel, and the glass on the window is transformed into stained glass.
Ooh, yeah.
And you see a figure behind it, and it asks travelers to speak the secret name of God in order to pass. I'll give you 10 seconds to
Kael,
shout
you're
out. 10 seconds. What do you say?
Sorry, what
42.
The carriage door opens, and as you go through the other side, there is no one there. You then come into the tunnel, and it starts to become more and more green until you find yourself inside some sort of forest.
Uh-oh.
And we'll end it there.
Ooh.
A
Okay.
forest, in a tunnel, in a train, in a cave. How many toads are in this forest?
10 dozen and 1.
Oh, no. Outnumbered.
Right, so did anybody achieve a delve? Sorry, a beat?
I did.
Nice.
Take minor
Fallout.
fallout.
Yeah.
But I can't use it again though. I've taken
Yeah.
it's the
Clappers
one
in the
time I
chat
get to be
for that
cheap.
one.
And
I believe Kael managed to
Did he?
de-escalate a situation that could have led to violence once he realised that was an opportunity to
Oh.
do that.
yep.
Yeah.
A little bit slow on the uptake for that opportunity there, but
I mean, that was
quickly managed to yeah. So that's pretty cool, because I really specifically wanted to take that last week, although I wasn't expecting to achieve it so quickly after we had so much violence going on last week, and I was like looking at the beats that could be violence based, and I was like, no, this would be more interesting. So hopefully can find some more stuff like that to do.
Well, there's lots of threats in the delves, and you're in a religious one, so
there is still the looming killer major enemy one there, which feels also hopefully it will come up with these other religious factions, which obviously is violent. So it'd be nice. It's good to alternate.
Nice. All right. Well, send me over your new beats, preferably this side of the weekend, so I can do my prep. And see us next time. You're on for next Tuesday, Milo? Is it the one after you can't make?
That is correct, I believe.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Nice one. Well, thank you for another weird and wonderful evening.
Very weird and wonderful. I like to be called out the weirdness about to happen as well, and it was weird.
it was weird. Well, we'll see if we get to the Eastern Express next time.
Next time. Sweet.
Next time, baby. All right. Cheerio.
Thank you very much.
Later. Cheers, DM. Was
Thanks.
fun.
Good to see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.